Kahit kailan talaga, walang kwenta-kwenta talaga itong junior na to.
The war between Iran and Israel now on its 6th day, but the Philippines is not yet ordering the mandatory repatriation of Filipinos in both countries. There are about 30,000 Filipinos in Israel and another 1,200 in Iran. President Bongbong Marcos says repatriation remains voluntary for now. He adds Migrant Workers Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak is personally overseeing the evacuation efforts in Israel and Iran.
We of course
Nako.
are watching our
Nakita ko ng multo. No mandatory daw. Grabe ka talaga. Wala ka talagang pakialam sa kababayan mo, ha?
both in Israel and in Iran.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, we have already contacted all.
Grabe, tinanda mo, 3 years pa lang.
If they want to be evacuated. Some have asked to be evacuated out of Israel. Some now, nung una, sa Iran, ayaw nila munang umalis. Pero ngayon, meron ng sinasabi.
Pasintabi sa mga kumakain, ha?
Kailangan, wala silang, natatakot na sila, kaya nagpapatuloy na makalabas. Ang naging problema natin sa pag-evacuate sa kanila ay dahil sa gera, maraming sarado na airport. Kaya nag-ahanap.
Tingnan mo mga kababayan mo.
Si
mga
Bayan
Pilipino.
Controller Eva Cortez gusto nang makabalik ng Pilipinas sa lalong madaling panahon.
Mga 3 o 5 times na po ng war dito sa Israel, hindi po ako ganito. Pero ngayon po, medyo talagang kaiba yung nararamdaman ko. Medyo natakot ako eh. Hindi ko po alam.
3 times na war yan, ha? Hindi siya natakot. Ngayon lang. Dapat dyan pa lang. Mandatory na yan. Ito yung pinagkaibang mo kay PRRD. Ito, meeting kagad. Ikaw, kung saan ka pumupunta, trabaho ng DepEd yan. Ito, trabaho mo dapat to. Tingnan mo to.
Sunday, summoning his top security officials to Malacanang. On top of the agenda, the plight of Filipinos in the Middle East amid increasing tensions between US and Iran.
Noong 2022, sumiklab din. Gera.
Ang napag-usapan doon, ang instruction ni Presidente, inalerto niya yung lahat ng sandatang lakas. Which means yung Air Force, saka yung
inalerto lahat.
ating Army, na yung lahat ng...
Ikaw, wala kayong inalertan ninyo yung mga crocs para sa impeachment? Nako.
assets that can be utilized for the evacuation of our countrymen doon sa lugar ng may tensyon sa gitnang silangan. Iihanda nila para at any time na merong open hostilities mag-escalate that will imperil the lives of our countrymen.
Diba?
I-evacuate natin ang ating mga kababayan.
There are more than 7,000 Filipinos in Iraq and Iran. The armed forces now reviewing its plans to deploy its assets to the Middle East.
We have had plans for this in the past, but it did not materialize. The nearest so far we can talk about was that repatriation of our fellow Filipinos from Malaysia, particularly in Borneo.
The AFP had previously prepared to deploy Navy ships to Libya.
Ganyan dapat.
The President had ordered in 20...
Gamitin eroplano, gamitin ang barko. Diyos mio, Marimar.
2018 in response to the abduction of 3 Filipino overseas workers that year. That plan could now be used for the mass pull-out of Filipinos in Iraq and Iran if and when the need arises.
Ay no, pwede namang gamitin yung, saan ba? Yung palibot, daan nga ng Saudi Arabia. Galing-galing mo, Jojo, akala mo sino ka.
The Air Force says it can deploy its C-130 cargo plane. The Navy
asset natin yan.
landing docked vessels. But this could also mean the AFP stretching its resources too thinly since its limited capabilities are now occupied addressing internal and external threats.
Right now, we are ready to deploy anytime.
Yun!
That's when the...
Alam mo, pag ganyan ang balita, nakikita natin sa ating gobyerno, working government, feel secure tayo. Pero ngayon, no, hindi pa yan, wala pa yan, wala.
Indicator shows and the decision of the government for us to deploy, we will deploy immediately.
Ganyan. In fact, tignan nyo,
The Department of National Defense is now preparing for the repatriation of Filipinos in the Middle East, particularly in Iran and Iraq. The DND will deploy 2 landing ships with 500 capacity each, 2 C-130 planes and 1 C-295 aircraft for the repatriation of the OFWs. The Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP will also deploy 2 combat forces consisting of Army and Marine battalions to help the repatriation.
Ang idea ni Presidente is magpadala tayo doon just in case na kailangan ng mga tao natin ng proteksyon. The 2 battalions will not be there to engage in combat with anybody, but to facilitate or help assist in the repatriation of the OFWs, especially in Iraq. Hindi sila magpunta doon para makipaglaban.
Lorenzana says they will also consider renting cruise ships with 3,000 capacity and a commercial plane if a large number of OFWs wants to come home. The official adds Philippine Coast Guard ship BRP Gabriela Silang will be en route to the Middle East to help the evacuation.
Yan, dapat ganyan ang ginagawa ni Tariela. Alam mo naman ito maritime security, kayo ng security, pero pag yung mga ganito, dito natin talaga kailangan isalba ang ating mga kababayan. Ito yung makabayan at makabansa, hindi yung kung ano-anong pinag-aano nyo dyan, wala namang kwenta.
Gabriela Silang came from France and was supposed to be delivered to the Philippines. The ship is now docked at a Malta free port and will head to Oman and Dubai to be used as shuttle from Iran and Iraq to Qatar. The DND secretary is also worried about the safety of OFWs who want to stay in their jobs despite the ongoing conflict.
Ito kasi yung challenge because some Filipinos do not want to leave their job kasi sabi niya ano gagawin natin sa Pilipinas.
Oo. Meron pa rin talagang ayaw nila kasi syempre mas gusto nila doon mas malaking kita. Pero make it mandatory. Make it mandatory but let others. Kasi pag mandatory na yan, i-deploy mo lahat ng mga assets natin yan. Air assets, sea assets, mga ganun. Pupunta, hindi ang hindi. Pero at least meron kang ginagawa.
Hopefully, we will be able to convince them kung medyo delikado yung buhay nila to come home.
The DND is now waiting for the documentation of the...
Diba for now kasi medyo pa yung mga kababayan natin kasi. Pero pag yan ay lumala, pag lumala bigla at any rate, at any time, nandyan na ang ating asset. Hindi kagaya ng Marcos Bangag na ganito. Ganito yung sagot niya,
Iran.
Alert level 3 or 4?
To?
Alert level 3 or 4, mandatory repatriation.
No, not yet.
Walang kwenta. Yan ang bagong Pilipinas.